Good morning, team. I've been climbing, so I'm a little out of breath. Whew. Yesterday was a long day, and today's going to be another long day. We have to, our next water source is about 3 miles, and then after that, we're not going to have water for 17 miles. So we're doing a very long day, either a 20 or 21 and a half mile day. So I hope you're ready for today. I know I say this before, but I don't know how much video I'm going to be able to do because I need to knock out the miles. But I will take my time and show you the beautiful views like this. And the sun is coming out that way. I cannot wait to see it. So hold on tight. Today's another challenging day. So I'll see you down the trail. There's some snow up there, just a little bit. I'm encountering lots of sketchy areas like this. I just went across one. And here's another one. Oh, nice and easy. It's very steep. After a long break at the last water source, we're back to scrambling. We're hoping we have about maybe a mile of this and it will end. Let's hope. But yeah, we have about 17 miles to go before we get water again. So my pack is heavy due to the water carry. Out of the scramble. Finally, now we have 14 miles to go before water. So this is what I'm dealing with, and this is a no drop zone. I don't have to use my crampons or ice sack because the snow is retreating, but sketchy. This whole trail today has been sketchy. I mean, it's beautiful, no doubt. But it does make your heart race a bit. So, the 20-mile day was an epic fail. It's been such a hard day with the scrambling first thing in the morning, then just facing the north side of the mountain with snow, the elevation gain. I'm not feeling very good today. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but we are short from our goal. We're short. How many miles?
Like 8.
Like 8 miles, 7 or 8 miles. But that's
From here to where we were going to go.
Yeah. 8.6. We're short 8.6. So it is what it is. But the important part is that we realized that we're tired and we didn't want to push ourselves. And we have plenty of time to hike. So it's so good. I guess we got a little overzealous. But it is what it is. I just feel so happy right now because I've been feeling like caca all day and having an early day at a campsite, and we have snow to melt. There's like a huge patch of snow. I'll show it to you in a second, and we'll be able to melt snow and we'll have our water, that my day's complete. So right now I'm gonna set up tent, melt water, set up everything, cook some dinner, and I'll close out my video. So see you in a bit. Right, team, already in my sleeping bag. Got to this impromptu campsite. I mean, it was in the app, Far Out app that I use. But we were not planning on stopping here. We were going to try to stop like 60 miles out originally. Well, first plan was to make it 20 miles. But then after that, we rethought our plan because it was a very rough day. To 16 miles, ended up only doing 12.8. And the reason for that was that when we set out in the morning, we had to do another rock scramble. And then after the rock scramble, there was a lot of sketchy areas where there's been landslides. And the trail was pretty much like washed out. Continued the trail, and eventually we started hitting patches of snow. And there were some really sketchy areas where there was like no drop zone. So that was very nerve-wracking. That was my first experience with it. And sadly, it was afternoon by the time we got to the snow. And it was slushy, so like an extra level of challenge crossing those patches without no trail. So needless to say, by the time I want to say that 3 o'clock hit around, we were all just exhausted. So we shortened our plan, and then eventually we found this really good campsite and shortened our day even further. But I'm glad we did, because we were able to put up our tents, cook dinner, and unwind, which is important. But yeah, I am so tired. These past 2 days have been really rough. And I have, one more day before I go into town. And hopefully I'll be able to do a couple chores, and it's going to be an in and out day in town. So let's see what happens. You just never know. This trail has proven to be quite a challenge this past couple days. But I welcome the challenge. I'm enjoying every single day that I'm here, even though when I'm tired. And I don't feel good, because I wasn't feeling very good either. But I wouldn't have it any other way. I love it here. I know it sounds crazy, but it's my passion. So, all right. So that's a little recap of my day. You got to see some of the footage. Like I said, I didn't pull out my camera much because it was hard work today. So, but the little bit that's there, I hope you enjoy. All right. Have a good evening, and I will see you in the morning.